On today's episode of Bellator Fight Master, 4 more fighters brawl to stay in the game. Randy Couture and Extreme Couture go to war with Joe Warren's Camp Rhino, while Shamrock MMA looks to build on previous domination. Now this fight was a barn burner. We had Travers versus Lozano. If you guys haven't seen that, go back and watch episode 4. But what a barn burner, hell of a fight.
And Shamrock MMA's veteran Chris Lozano. Surprisingly, Shamrock MMA's alternate choice Joe Williams gets a shot at redemption.
Oh shit, Joe Williams is back.
LA Cup dangerous striker Mike the Greek Bronzoulis.
Oh, I love the Greek, man. He's such a cool guy, tough as nails, a really good right hand as well. The guy can punch.
Out of Extreme Couture to wage war with Army officer G.I. Jason.
Oh man, this is gonna be one hell of a match. We have a great wrestler taking on a power puncher. Bronzoulis versus Norwood.
And you fight to the death. That's how I feel. I'm a gladiator.
Bah! You're just a fighter, but I like the, romanticizing element of it.
Hard nose down your throat. I'm coming for you. You better find help.
You came out 8 seat, so we gotta pick a fighter now.
I'm a wrestler by trade, and I picked a guy that I think stylistically is a brawler.
Not a bad idea, really. If you have a wrestling background and you have an option, choosing a puncher who maybe doesn't have the best takedown defense is a good strategy call.
It's me and you, buddy. Sounds great.
Oh, shit, that awkwardness. Like, I don't want to hug you. You know what I mean? You just called me out because you think I'm a weak link. That's me. See Randy Couture's face in the background? That's me right there. That's me going, don't hug me. I like Norwood, he has that sort of stoic military thing, but that kind of puts me off a little bit too, that like really try to contain your emotions and they lack that dimension of personality. Bronzoulis is a little bit more human, more dimension to his character. I'm gonna go with Bronzoulis on a personality level, but I ain't gonna lie, I do like the way Norwood fights. I like the fact that he uses his wrestling offensively. Bronzoulis is bringing that heat with the hands, man. And Norwood does rush in for his takedowns. He kind of runs in with his chin up sometimes to get the takedown, and Bronzoulis is not the guy to do that again, so let's see. I'm pumped for this one. Bronzoulis going for a nice stroll.
I missed my first daughter's first birthday. You get accustomed to missing things.
Damn, man. Can't relate to that feeling, but you can see it's impacting him. The fact that he's actually crying, showing that this guy really does miss his family and he's here for a reason.
I wanted to have what I didn't have. Winning this would be $100,000. That's tuition for both of them to go to school. Heaven help the man who gets in my way.
Bronzoulis is gonna open a diner. You know for a fact, he's Greek, he's opening a diner. He's gonna have the best coleslaw on this side of the equator.
Norwood is a physical specimen, but he's not technically refined. He uses a lot of horsepower. He's very straight ahead. Protect yourself, but make him work. That's the key. Hand control first. Nice. Grind on it. There you go.
I love Randy Couture, man. Let me just say that every episode. I love Randy Couture. Composure, his mindset as a coach. This is a guy who's been there, man. He fought Vitor Belfort when he was 19. Fucking upset the Phenom. Like, he's seen it all.
That's how you beat a guy who likes to brawl. Get on top of him and stop him from being able to brawl.
That's a fact, and it's simple. And I will say about Norwood is, he does get tired, but when he was dead exhausted in his last fight, he still scored a lifting lock double and a slam, and he was gassed. So Norwood is gonna fight until he's absolutely dead. So he does have a ton of heart, I will admit that.
We talk about this? Yes, exactly.
See, Randy's so great at the clinch, and you know what? If you have a really good clinch game against the cage, it makes it really difficult for guys who like to hit the legs to get down below your hips. Who do we think's gonna win this fight? I gotta go with Bronzoulis. I dig his style, but Norwood's a headache, man. Norwood does have the age advantage, slight discrepancy in the reach, which obviously is gonna, pay dividends both in the clinch and obviously at range with punches. 28 over 33, is it significant? Not really, but you definitely feel better at 28 than you did at 33, but we don't know who lived the cleaner lifestyle.
Jason, hands up, head move.
Don't touch up, just fight.
Brought to you by Miller Lite. It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
Movement. Why would you throw a leg kick first thing? Let's get him up, Beautiful. Beautiful. See how we used that wizard to pull Norwood up like we just discussed. Working in a clinch can help you mitigate shooters, especially against the cage. So he's working him up to a body lock. Norwood with great head inside position underneath Bronzoulis' chin, straightening his body out. Let's see where this goes.
What Where's your underhook, Mike?
There we go. Left arm underhook. You got to work him up with your underhook.
That's right.
Great position.
Beautiful. He's digging it. Norwood's strong, but how long can he be strong? We'll see.
You can just knee there all day.
Now, in moments where you're leaning forward, see how Norwood's leaning forward with good head positioning, strong underhook placement, digging the right arm to get inside. It wouldn't hurt Bronzolis to land little small knees to the diaphragm and to the spleen with his right knee. It's not going to be a fight ender, but they're little shots that you use on a big muscular guy that by the second round, he really starts wearing down. Pummel in, right arm. There we go. At least control the wrist. Lots of energy expenditure here. I know this is not the funnest thing for the viewers, but this is the most tiring position to fight in. Nice knee to the body. See, that's what you got to do.
Throw that right knee like it means something.
Lock double. That's his signature. When he gets those hands locked, he's just really strong. But Bronzolis is a headache, man. He's going to work to get up. He has to go belly down and get up. No, you can't let him step over the right leg, over the left leg, I should say. See how Norwood circled to the cage? That put a wedge between Bronzolis and the cage, his ability to walk up that cage. So now he's going to be able to pin his scapulas. Not good. You got to really know what you're doing in that bottom position, digging underhooks, using half butterfly, things like that. I mean, you can't let a guy mount you that easily. All right, good skip. He gets to the standing position. Bronzolis' heart, man. In that moment where Norwood had top position, he allowed Bronzolis to do what's called a kipping escape to get his knees back inside. That was just a factor of not being able to keep his hips low enough, Norwood we're talking about, and keep pressure on the lower half. But that happens. Part of the game. Got to off balance him from here. You can't let, see, that's the thing is Norwood didn't off balance. There was no subtle shifts in weight, so it allowed Bronzolis to essentially square back up. You got to get active, but you got to get aggressive. No. There we go. You got to start fighting now.
Slip him to that knee.
Yeah, that's great pressure, man. Great pressure. No one can move you from there.
I love it. I love Bronzolis going 2 hands across the face, and now he has to go whizzer. Yep.
Watching these coming with him, too.
Nice knee to the body. You got to keep going with that. Remember we talked about that at the beginning of the round? Defend, pull up on the whizzer, pull up on the whizzer, lift the head. Nice job lifting the whizzer. That's what you do when a guy gets locked around your butt. You got to pull him up with the whizzer and get his hands locked on your waist. Pummel, and lift. Nice defense, man. This is a tiring match for Norwood. Up, right away up. Discourage that. Nice work by Bronzolis.
Nice job. Now you go. Clear it. Unface, cross
Knee again.
Cross face.
Breathe.
Excellent. Shifting the head to the opposite side. Go to your whizzer.
We won this round. Stay focused.
There we go. But work. He's wearing down. Work.
Now go. Where's yours?
You got to get aggressive, man. You got 10 seconds. Just get aggressive.
Great job, bro. Stay right there.
You ready to spend a bunch of gas?
Nice. You don't want to show that emotion. Norwood is not the kind of guy most people want to watch fight, right? The way that he fights is very, it's a little lackluster. But the fact of the matter is, if you can't deal with that, then you can't beat him in a fight. Oh, this style is not fun to watch. Get better at fighting. Bronzolis, you just got to get aggressive with strikes, with your hands. Don't come out and throw a leg kick, which is what he's probably going to do. See? He comes out and throws a kick. Use your fucking hands, man. Match eye level, keep your head low, stop throwing kicks, use punches maybe. Use your punches, man.
Straight down the pipe.
Finish it.
Scramble.
Up off your knees.
Good. Deep breath.
You gotta get nasty in the clinch though, man. Great defensive wrestling by Bronzolis. But when you're going against a guy that strong, you gotta go 2-on-1 ties. Nice work. See, 2-on-1 on that one arm is a defense that I first saw used by Vernon Tiger White. I've never seen it used before that. So incredible defense there. But you got to circle right there. No, you got to circle fast.
Scramble, Mike. Scramble.
I'd grab the cage all day. Up. Wide legs. Split your legs.
Lift it. Don't get choked.
No.
Don't get choked. Love it. There we go.
Under his face. Whizzer hard under his face.
Back up. Bronzola's all heart, man.
Keep that knee going.
Deep breath. Breathe.
Tie plumb. Nice knee to the head.
Let your head go now. Low level.
Come on, this guy can't box, man. There we go. He can't box. Tie. Limp arm up. Yo, I'd punish him from here. Punish him from here. Hell yeah. Elbows behind. Oh, I don't know if you can elbow. I don't think you can elbow. Hike that 2-on-1 is beautiful. 2-on-1 on that side and hike it. Beautiful. Turn. That's it.
Hands up.
Lock, bud. Rip up the middle. Control the hands.
Knee in the side.
2-on-1.
Knee in the back of the
Gotta
side.
turn around, Bronzolis.
Knee in the back of the side. Norwood, kneel.
Get your hips away. There you go.
See what that did? See what he did? He landed a knuckle right in the face. And what happened with Norwood? He was forced to address that, and he actually let go of the body lock or the tight waist. Should have did that earlier probably, but let's get our back to the center now. He's following him.
To his chest. To his chest. To his chest.
Hand tight.
Nice right hand. Nice. Gotta work. Nice knee. Nice. Get busy. Get busy. Get busy. Get busy, boy. Get busy on him. That's it. Defend that single. Fucking hard. Oh, he can't elbow. God damn it. Hard shots. Don't try to hit a switch from here.
Wizard, right now.
Randy's yelling a wizard with his left arm. It's an overhook, and he's not doing that. He's going like to this kind of lazy underhook position on his right side. Listen, he's tired, I understand, but it'd be a good idea to lift up on that wizard, then start landing shots, turn the guy, and repeat what you just did. But it's a systematic thing. See? You don't want to stay on an underhook here where the guy has a lock double. He's going to dump you. He's telling you what to do. He's just not listening to his coach. Whizzer.
130, Mike. 90.
He's trying to switch the head, but he's not whizzering. Turn. You guys, that was a. See, he went to the whizzer sooner, and he goes back to this far lat grip. He's not underhooking.
One takedown, baby. Come on.
Good turn. See how he switched his head to the opposite side? That gave him a pathway off the cage. Great job by Bronzolis. I wish he would have just listened to Randy a little sooner, but
2-3.
nice body shot. Nice shot to the head. Go, work, Bronzolis. He's tired.
Punch straight.
Oh, you gotta work.
Straight.
Keep your punches straight.
Nice straight punches.
Nice right hand. Clear.
Stay on him.
Stay on him, Bronzolis. Norwood's tired.
2-3.
Spinning back kick to the body. He's hurting. Sprawl. Back. Let him up. Don't go to his back. You have 20 seconds. Dude, what are you doing?
Step out.
Finish. Oh my God.
10 seconds, yep. It's gonna go third.
10 seconds, finish. 10 seconds, finish.
It's gonna go to a third round.
10 seconds, finish.
He's shot. Norwood is shot. We're going to third round, baby. Let's go. Bronzolis with the heart and the conditioning.
Will decide the entire fight.
Look at Norwood. Norwood's like, man, I'm re-enlisting into the military, dog. I ain't trying to do this right now. This is a hard way to make a living.
You're going over his back. Whizzer on that near side.
I'm not right now.
Okay, yes, but also listen to your coach because he might push you against the cage when he gets a second win. Norwood is cooked. There's no way he gets through this round without getting stopped, TKO'd. Put him out. Knock him unconscious.
Lower your level. He's gonna shoot.
You gotta keep your hands up,
Straight.
Oh! Slumps Norwood, baby. All right. Great job. Awesome. Oh, it's the worst feeling when you're asking if you lost. Because, when you do get knocked out, fighters don't really know where they are and things of that nature. So, heart's out with Norwood for this fight. I'm sure he's fine. This is many years ago. But hard loss. He did great the whole fight. It's just, wrestling offensively for that long, if you're not in peak condition, if you're not a guy who really, really trains that way all day, man, you're going to get tired eventually, right? And that's what happened.
Yeah, buddy. I'm fine. Great fight, sir. It was an honor to fight you. Honor to fight you, sir.
Mike Bronzolis.
Predictions are good so far for this episode. We're 1-0 with the predictions. All right, we got Williams versus Gonzalez. This is going to be a good one. I have a soft spot for this guy. 1, his name's Williams. 2, his nickname is, what is his nickname? Mongo, which I was nicknamed by my uncle.
I just hit harder. I have more technique. I'm a lot faster.
Those things aren't necessarily a lie, but he does pull back with his chin in the air. His punches aren't great. He's a good kicker, so he will be vulnerable to shots with the hands. And obviously, he's a kick-heavy fighter, which leaves his lower body open to wrestling.
I gotta choose somebody to fight. This
Oh,
is my opportunity to shut people's mouths who think a striker cannot defeat a wrestler. You know what I mean? Picking the guy who lost.
He chose a guy who lost because he figured it would be the easiest route, which, I mean, isn't the craziest thing, right? You wouldn't choose the other Williams who beat this Williams. You would choose the guy who lost. So good strategy on Gonzalez's part there. Don't hug me.
Joe's a wonderful wrestler. He needs to take the center of the cage, turn it into a wrestling match, and then anytime a kick comes, jam it and continue with forward motion. If he does those, he'll totally win.
Frank is a great strategist.
The fight with Ishmael, it's a classic wrestler versus striker. You got a guy who's a fast striker.
See his punches? Man, Gonzalez. It's just he comes in with his chin up, his head's on a straight line. He's punching like arm punches. Dangerous against a high-level guy, right? Because you're closing that distance and you're not really reading shots with head movement. So
Nice and relaxed, Joe.
it's time to go. Who do we got winning this fight? I'm going for Joe Williams. Let's go. All right. So, I mean, yeah, Ishmael having a significant reach advantage, which is going to play well to his stand-up if you can keep it at long kicking range. And everything else is pretty damn even, really. I mean, so let's get it on.
Come on, baby.
Got to stay behind your jab.
Is brought to you by Miller Lite.
Beautiful single leg, head inside, dumps him immediately.
Break him down, hold him down.
So simple. Shoots the shot, gets his head inside, circles, puts Ishmael's hips on the mat, and then progresses to a body lock from half guard position.
Joe, you know the turn.
Excellent. Cross face arm in place. And just take a second if you guys can and look at Ishmael's legs. They're completely disconnected. He's not even locking up half guard, which shows me that he doesn't deserve to win the show with that kind of ground game.
Joe, turn a hand freeze so you can pound. Good. Relax.
Beautiful work by Joe. Just pounding his face in, pounding the body. And half guard, you can really stay in half guard in MMA, and you can actually sit on the guy's leg. It's not like in jiu-jitsu. And half guard, you can pound a guy out, pause, and do great work from the top position. You know, it's not a position you should really rush out of. This is not sport jiu-jitsu. Parlor trick. Parlor trick. That was a parlor trick. Trying to reverse position lazily with athleticism instead of technique. Beautiful Katagatami position now. Head and arm, looking for it. Almost got it. It's going to be hard from half guard across the body, though. It can be done, but not favorable. So, Steve, you're telling us what the top guy should do. What about the bottom guy? The bottom guy should be working his left arm in to create an inside tie of Joe Williams' right arm. That's going to prevent Joe Williams from creating crossface pressure and also from ground and pounding as soon as there starts to be separation. So that's what he's going to want to do from bottom, but then he's got to get more intelligent legs. Those legs are just floundering, like I said previously. Your legs have to be dynamic and active, and you know you can't teach someone that in a week, right? It's going to take years and years to get good at that. Beautiful underhook. Now he has to use it to get up, but Joe re-pummels the underhook and then passes the half guard, which he could have done at any moment because those legs were just wide open.
Strong position.
Looking for an Americana from side control.
Keep advancing. Joe, you have 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left.
Knee to the body, knee to the hip, knee to the hip. Strong shoulder pressure, good chest-to-chest connection, head over the far shoulder, pinning the scapula. But where do we go from here? What does Joe want out of this position here? Nice knee to the hip. Oh man, he's hitting those. He's hitting those psoas, man. That's brutal. That's gonna mess up the lower back.
Ishmael, I think you're losing.
Oh, that's fucked up. Frank Shamrock is talking to the other fighter. Ishmael, I think you're losing. Great psychological play there. Again, there's no crowd. Look at Joe. Joe's fucking seething right now. I want to fucking Frank. Let's get to work, Joe Williams. He's giving it up.
Breathe, breathe, breathe.
No one gives a shit anymore.
You go and hit him and then start messing with him.
Gotta mix it up, Joe Williams.
Go first. We can't let him get a hold of the legs. We need your jab going. We need you moving. We need you kicking.
Hey, Joe, did you need this? Oh, you're good? Okay.
Yo, that's so foul. That's so foul. Just talking all that shit. You gotta focus here. You gotta keep it on the feet, Ishmael Gonzalez.
Go. Rip, go.
Yeah, keep your feet.
Joe, let him go and go.
Uppercuts.
Let's go. What's happening? Let him go.
Look at his chin in the air. He's looking for an overhand right.
Let's go, Joe.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Locks up the knee, runs him down, right? Fast feet.
Do not let him get up, Joe. You hold him right there. Excellent.
Beautiful work here.
Take your time, Joe. Relax.
Joe Warren's just taking all the losses today, huh?
Your shots, Joe. Relax.
Do not let his feet get on the cage, Joe.
Hey, it's all done if you stay there, Ishmael. Come on.
Do not let his feet get on the cage.
He's looking for a head and arm strangle, and I think he'll get it. You know what? Actually, the chances of getting it are actually pretty slim because the cage is in his way on the left-hand side. It's going to be hard to dismount with that cage in the way.
Come on, buddy. Come on, come on.
White belt level jiu-jitsu here. Finish this dude. Finishes him.
He's gonna tap, Joe. He's gonna tap.
Yo, the shoulder's too high, number one, and the grip is wrong. His chest is on the dude's face. You should never tap from this.
Stay on it.
He taps. Ishmael Gonzalez, career over. That's hard for a high-level competitor like Joe Warren to have to deal with, you know? But I like how Frank Shamrock's rubbing it in his face. It makes for great TV, but let's be fair. Joe Williams has wrestled his whole life, okay? So you inherited a great wrestler versus a fucking Taekwondo guy. What do you expect is gonna happen here? So, Fight Masters, Bellator. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Strangle Gang, stay strong.